And here we are again. Today I'm going to show you the wool box. There's all kinds of different variations of the wool box. There's the pendulum type, the wool swing that does the same thing. Um, I picked this one up off Etsy. Unfortunately, the store I got it from is no longer there. But these run about 140. The swing picker is gonna run you over $3. But the wool box does the same thing, but I want to show you how this works. I like this one because it comes where it can lock down, because as my husband calls it, this is a medieval torture device. So it locks down, and that way you can pick it up by the handle and carry it somewhere. Now I have mine clamped down because you're going to need it. But I want to show you how this works. This portion is your picker. And these are pretty sharp nails, put in sequence. You see, well, that's where I've been using it. But these things can do you some harm. So if it's a wool picker or a wool swing, they're all made with nails. So make sure that you take caution around these because you can hurt yourself. And please make sure this stays away from children, away from your pets. Don't let them get their hands on this. Somebody's going to get hurt. This one came with an extra panel in it because they designed this wool box to do the heavier wools, like Lincoln, Shetland, Suffolk. But you can put this on the bottom of the bottom teeth and raise it up if you're not getting enough separation, like you would for the thinner things like silk or anything like that, or merino. So this was just an extra panel. I haven't used it yet, but it came with the kit. In here, they also put this panel in because it's guarding this. This is the part that's going to get you hurt if you're not careful with it. There's just as there are 3 layers of teeth here, there's 3 layers of teeth here. These nails and these nails are what's going to crisscross this fiber and pull it apart. Now, my only issue with this box was they made it. It's made, I do believe it's pine. After it was made, it was in their temperature. Once it got here and settled in, because wood will temper to its temperature, these panels right here shrunk just a little bit. So I had to wedge a piece of paper in here to make sure these teeth stayed put, because I had some cases where I was working on some wool and I went to come back and it brought the teeth with it. So here again, just like with this piece right here, you need to be careful. Now it came with a little dowel stick because when you are done separating your wool and there's wool down in here, you really don't want to have to stick your fingers down in here. You can scratch yourself, and it's dirty wool, you don't know where it's been. So you can take and lift these pieces out so you're not putting your fingers down in. Now I've already cracked mine, as you can see, but anything long, sharp, like the long weaving needles or any of that tapestry needles, those are all work, just as long as it's long enough to keep your hands away from these nails. Now on this one, it came with a little section of wax, so I waxed this all down. Here on the top, they wood burned a little star, and on the side of this, they put a flower. So this piece and this piece need to be on the same end. Here again, they're not in business anymore, but you can buy plans to make these. It'll give you the layout of how to drill these nails in place and at the proper angle to do the job. I would, however, make sure that you make some type of mark to where this moves. Literally what we're going to do is we're going to put wool in here and we're going to rake it back and forth like this. And we're going to separate. Now right now I don't have a whole lot of vegetable matter down in here, but I do want you to see how much this does pull out. So we're going to use that Shetland again that I haven't washed yet. Here it is. It's all gross and nasty. And we're going to stick it in here and we're going to set this on top. Now I have mine clamped down because this is going to move, and sometimes it gets tough to do. So here we go. see the difference in this. This makes it a lot easier to work with. If you're going to take it from, you can take it from here and then go to the carder, and that'll be a little easier for you to have to pull apart. Or again, pull this out, either a stick or a needle or something. But in any case, it's what it does. It pulls this apart. Don't load it too heavy, because then you'll be fighting with it, and you shouldn't have to fight it. If you're looking for some arm exercise, this is a good way to get it in. Like this piece, there's still a big blob right here, so I'm going to put this right back through. And we're going to work at getting this pulled out. Still a little bit stiff, so we're going to come back in here and do it one more time. This is a way to scare your friends and family. Do this when they come over. Tell them you're fixing dinner. So here you can see it's not quite as stiff, and that piece is probably shot anyway. But you see what it does. It pulls this out, loosens up vegetable matter. Look at that. That's fabulous. And of course, see here it's stuck. But you see how it works, what it's doing. So this big blob turns to this, and you can work with that. You can wash it a lot easier. If you are the kind that likes to sit and pick things out, you know, like burrs. I don't like to handle burrs. I pull them that's out. But, and you can get in there and get this stuff done, and that gives you a lot easier to work with. So, since I was cut off on the last video, we'll try this again. Ply Magazine. It's plymagazine.com. If you don't have it, you might want to get it. 1 1/4. All kinds of interesting articles in here. Sources. There's tips, there's tricks, there's troubleshooting. See, like here's my yarn has too little twist in it, and then this is, it's uneven and inconsistent, and how you can correct your spinning to make it better. If you're serious and you're wanting to learn how to master this craft, I'm not sure we'd ever master it, but we can give it a good try. Use a tip jar. It's well worth getting this magazine. It's a good thing to have around. All kinds of great connecting, function, and design. And these are from experts who have done nothing but spin their entire life. A lot of times there's how to fix, how to correct. Here's how to make blackberry lemonade top yarn. Isn't that pretty? That roving. That's really pretty. But it's worth getting. Here again, I don't work for the magazine. I just get it. And I do enjoy it, and it's worth getting. So there you go, guys. We will see you next time. Bye.